Hello once again, wrestling fans. This is Aaron Hurt with you, bringing you some more exclusive YouTube footage here. We are coming to you from the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, March the 11th, one day before the WWE Network Roadblock special to be held in Toronto. But this is Pat Patterson Appreciation Night, and our main event is a triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship. Do you hear the introduction of the first competitor in this match, Sami Zayn. Definitely a great way to come back to his hometown, fighting for a title in the main event, and the title that man you see in the ring, Pat Patterson, pioneered. As the history books tell us, Pat Patterson unified the North American and South American championships in a tournament in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in 1979. Sami Zayn paying tribute to the Montreal Canadiens, the NHL team that plays in this facility, Les Habitants, if you'll excuse the terrible French accent. Rousing ovation and greeting for Sami Zayn. Here comes competitor number 2, Dean Ambrose. This man's got to have a lot on his mind coming into this match here tonight, because he is scheduled to wrestle Triple H for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship the following night at the aforementioned Roadblock event. So if he can come away with the Intercontinental title in this match, that would be quite the intriguing scenario. Get more into that here in a second as you see Dean Ambrose greet Pat Patterson. Pat Patterson, of course, one of the most legendary performers in wrestling, one of the sharpest minds and most creative individuals. Here comes participant number 3, the Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens. Not only does Owens want to successfully defend his title here, of course, but he wants to make the fans forget all about Sami Zayn. I'm sure he's quite resentful of the fact that this is looked at as his homecoming win. Owens is from nearby Maryville, Quebec. Have to see if that plays any part in Owens' strategy here tonight as he makes his way into the ring. As you can hear, there's still quite a bit of support from these fans for the Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens. Love him or hate him, you gotta respect him. Except that is when he does things like this, like getting in the face of Pat Patterson, which is uncalled for, but certainly not unexpected from someone with the attitude of Owens. Owens fires the first shot here to get things underway in this match. There is the bell. Triple threat action for the Intercontinental Championship. Owens quickly realizes discretion is a better part of valor. However, Ambrose took advantage. That quick roll-up Shot off by Zayn, but takes Zayn down with the shoulder tackle. Big leapfrog from Zayn, and an arm drag, and one back the other way. Arm drag for Owens. Lures Ambrose in. His momentum took him all the way to the outside. And Zayn's already set to fly. Perhaps I spoke too soon, as Owens snuck up and picked the ankle. But here comes Ambrose. Zayn able to avoid it, but Owens caught the brunt of the flying lunatic, if you will. Lying in public, daddy. Sorry. Reflex. Now it's Owens that knocks Ambrose off the apron. Oh, what's he got in mind here? He might pull something out of the bag of tricks. And indeed he did. Just casually climbing through the ropes and quite proud of himself, obviously. Off swinging neck breaker. Well done by Dean Ambrose there. As I said, Ambrose might be slightly distracted by the opportunity that he has the following night against Triple H for the world title. He wins the Intercontinental title. And ironically enough, or coincidentally enough, I should say, that match is in Toronto, because that would be the first time I can recall since WrestleMania 6 that the Intercontinental Champion would be wrestling the World Champion for the title. But I digress. Dean Ambrose has got full control of this contest here, back and forth, taking out both Zayn and Owens. Running Bulldog Lariat combination. And Ambrose is standing tall here in the middle of the ring in Montreal. Jab and a chop, jab and a chop. Just firing away on both of these competitors here. Oh, but a little teamwork from Zayn and Owens, who have quite the illustrious history together, both as partners and opponents. And now it's just Owens and Zayn. All the hatred, all the animosity, all of the backstory between these two men. It'll take more than enough time, much more time than we have here, to get into all that, but let's just say they don't get along. But Zayn, resilient, given as good as he gets there, takes a few chops, comes back with some chops of his own, but Owens cuts that off with that knee to the abdomen. Whip across. Zayn took that top turnbuckle right between the shoulder blades, it looks like. Owens cleverly keeps Ambrose out of the situation. Cover. Barely got a 2 count out of that. Oh. Owens might see an opportunity here to work on the back of Zayn. Now just daring him to get back to his feet. There you see the arrogance, the selfish attitude of Kevin Owens. He said may come into play here. Owens slowing things down here with that chin lock. Might not be the most exciting action to commentate, but it's excellent strategy, especially in this triple threat match. You've got to wear one opponent down and keep the other one at bay, and he's got Ambrose on the outside and Zayn right where he wants him in the center of the ring. Owens, that is, as Zayn tries to fight out from it, but If Psycho Sid was the master of the powerbomb, Sid Vicious, Sid Justice, whatever you want to call him, Kevin Owens is the master of the chin lock. As he continues to tease and provoke this crowd here. But, you know, Sami Zayn has got to spend all the energy that he has trying to fight his way out of this, work his way back up to a vertical base, have a chance of getting some separation here. And Owens is just literally just lying there, just catching his breath. I mean, this is more about humiliation than anything else, but you're not going to put a man out with a chin lock. Certainly not Sami Zayn, who ended up knocking Ambrose off the apron as he tried to reintegrate himself back into the proceedings here. Oh, Owens, big senton, cover, hook of the leg. Only a 2 count. Owens somewhat in disbelief. But nonetheless, the match continues here, and so does the brutality Owens inflicting on Sami Zayn. Oh, but he fires back, connects with that forearm shot. Trading blows now, center of the ring. Able to block it. Overhand chop. Walks the ropes. But Owens puts a stop to that quite suddenly. But here comes Ambrose. He's just been biding his time on the outside, and shades of Road Warrior Hawk here with that flurry of chops and punches. Little Dusty Rhodes forearm shot, one the other way. Dean Ambrose got all the momentum now, except when he gets dumped over the top rope. And Zayn, back to his feet, sends Owens over the top rope. Incredible action we've got here. Oh my goodness. You want to talk about athleticism, you want to talk about being a daredevil. Sami Zayn just put it all on the line right there. Huge dive over the top rope, takes out both his opponents in this triple threat match for the Intercontinental title. Crowd definitely appreciating what they're seeing here. With good reason, this is an incredible match. Thus far, we are approaching, we're about 10 minutes in, I believe. Oh, able to roll through that crossbody. Ambrose hooked the leg, almost pulled the victory out here. Looking for the dirty deeds, a Kobashi-style double-arm DDT. Zayn was able to avoid that rebound lariat and get a roll-up of his own. Oh, both men had the same idea there. Malfunction at the junction, so to speak. Mid-ring collision has both of the challengers for Kevin Owens' Intercontinental title down and out for the time being. And Owens, big rolling senton there, cannonball, whatever you want to call it. This does not bode well for Dean Ambrose. That package lift into the side slam. But Zayn right there to break up the pinfall attempt and keep his chances alive. End this match for the Intercontinental title. You hear the crowd rallying behind Owens, a certain section of them at least. Once again, these men just trading shots as hard as they can. Oh. Zayn looking for the Blue Thunder Bomb perhaps, and lands it center of the ring. This could be it. Less than half a count away from Sami Zayn being the new Intercontinental Champion in his hometown of Montreal on Pat Patterson Appreciation Night. That's the closest we've seen him come to put away Kevin Owens, though. Just absolutely drilled him, planted him with that Blue Thunder Bomb. One of the trademark moves of Sami Zayn. Now as he scales the ropes, Ambrose seizes an opportunity to rush in. Might be looking for a superplex here. This could be the beginning of the end. Zayn able to shove Ambrose away, but Owens right there to keep it up. Shot right to the injured shoulder. And you saw Zayn wince and react to it. Now it's Owens looking for the superplex. Ambrose just surveying from afar here, perhaps waiting to pick the bone, see who survives. Headbutt sends Owens down to the mat, but Zayn still perched. Oh, able to leap over Owens, but gets caught. As did Ambrose with a super kick. Didn't take him out, though, because he comes off the ropes and just took Owens' head off with that lariat. And now Dean Ambrose has a tremendous opportunity here to, as I said, fulfill the prophecy of the Ultimate Challenge Part 2 and win the Intercontinental title. Take it into Toronto against the world champion. A la WrestleMania 6 in the Warrior and Hogan, but that remains to be seen. Off the top, elbow smash. Couldn't tell if he got him in the neck or the shoulder or the forehead or what, but it was only enough to get a 2 count. Ambrose just so intense, man, stalking the ring. Just pacing around like a caged animal. Again, went for that dirty deeds. Owens able to shove him off, went for the pop-up powerbomb. Ambrose rolls through into a Rana, but not as lucky the second time. Half and half from Sami Zayn. And there's a cover on Ambrose. Man, I tell you, I'm so glad that this YouTube user, I believe goes by the name of Germ Boyer, who's presumably in attendance for this, provided this footage. I don't know, maybe he had a surrogate bootlegger. I don't know if they cover that on their healthcare in Canada. And as again, I'm getting away from the matter at hand here, as Zayn had his eye on Ambrose across the ring, but Owens just trapped his leg and then sends him head first into the top turnbuckle. Now he's headed to the top rope. Despite his size, he is deceptively agile and capable of that top rope, but he's in a bad position now. And I shudder to think what may result of this scenario. Oh, dirty deeds, DDT. Ambrose going for the cover, but there comes Owens. Senton bomb, picture perfect, and gets the victory with the 3 count over Sami Zayn. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me for this match. We will see you next time. Your winner and still Intercontinental Champion tonight from the Bell Center in Montreal, Kevin Owens. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me here. My name is Aaron Hurt. We'll be back with you soon with some more wrestling action here on YouTube.